Hey y'all, welcome to another edition of Cowboy Cooking with BMac and Gary. We're not going to cook today. We've got a blue norther coming into South Texas, and what I like to do when we get a blue norther is I like to go outside and gather all my herbs before they die back. So we've got a bunch of herbs I went out and cut this morning, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them. Here I have some basil, some oregano over here, some marjoram, some regular thyme. I even have some lemon thyme in here. And I'm going to get this all washed up, get the leaves out, cut off any of the dirty leaves or brown leaves, and then wash them. And when we get back, I'll show you what we're going to do. And we're back. As I said, I washed these, I let them dry, I pulled out all the dead leaves out of it. I also took any of the uh, brown leaves that were in these things, and now we're ready to hang them. So all I do is I take some string and I take it and cut it to length. Get enough. Whoop, need to sharpen my knife. Okay. I just set it under the stem part, leaving the leaf part open. Hey, and when you do this, don't tie it once. Tie it like you're tying a shoe, but go around twice and then pull tight. So when you do that, you pull tight, it will stay. And then all I do is make another loop, and I make a large one because of where I'm going to hang it. You'll see in a minute, but I make a larger loop and I just do a square knot. You guys can use wire, anything you might have, any string, but this is the way I do it. And that's one, and that's the marjoram. And I am going to, let me show you one more. I'll use this thyme. Again, cut the string to length. I can always cut off excess later. Put it under the cut end, or the end that was closer to the ground. Again, 1, 2 times, and then that way when you do it, it will stay like that. And then again, just do a square knot. Yeah, and there you have it. So let's take these and let's go hang them. I'll do the rest later, but you can see what I've got going here. Marjoram, thyme, and I just have them here. I have this at the house. I built this years ago. It's just an old one slat with some old doorknobs I found. And so you can see I have some marjoram, some basil, some lavender. Hey, look, you can even dry cayenne pepper. And I'll take this cayenne pepper once they're dry, and I will put them in a coffee grinder and make my own cayenne pepper, ground cayenne pepper. And then, of course, the oregano, and here is some thyme as well. So since I got some oregano, thyme and some marjoram, let's pull these off. And we'll hang the new ones. And let those dry. Now, these that are dry now, we come back. I'm going to show you one more step of what I do with that. You can also just leave them like that, and if you want to put them in your soups and stews just like that, put them over your soup and stews, crunch it up, let it go into the pot. But I've got one more step I like to use, so let me show you that when we get back. Hey, now I'm going to show you what we do once they're dry. This is the thyme I grabbed a while ago. What I did was I took you can use parchment paper. I have some aluminum foil here, or as my dad would say, aluminum foil. And I use this for a good reason, for better cleanup. But all I do is take all my thyme off of here, and get rid of all the sticks. Or you can do it like this. But you see how it's done. I'm going to finish this here up later, but you get the point. And then once I get it all on the aluminum foil, pick up any sticks I find in here, then I take, and guys got to see this. This is a little handy tool I use. These lids you can get. I got them in my local grocery store. You can get these online, but Ball makes them, and it's just a spice lid. And I have them on a little canning jar. They fit most of the all of the smallmouth canning jars. So you can, of course, get the half pints or pints, whatever you want. But I just use the little ones like this. And all I do is I set it right here on the ground, and this is my trick here. Put them all in the middle, and And guess what? Now, instead of that expensive thyme you get at the grocery store, I just made my own. And look away, and I'll do the marjoram. I'll do the rest here in a minute. Y'all don't need to see that, but look what I have here. There's that marjoram I'm going to use. Rosemary. I have rosemary in the backyard. That's great. Dill seed. I grow my own dill, and there's the dill seed from that. That cayenne pepper I showed you earlier, here's some cayenne I made. You don't have to go buy it at the store. Guess what? I just used a coffee grinder, and now I have my own ground cayenne. I won't. I'll sow some more for you guys. Here's some sage. The sage, I'd actually took this and put it in the coffee grinder too to grind it up. So I grew some sage this over the summer. And here is some chili pequeño. That's those wild chilies, the little bird's eye pepper that grow wild in our part of the world. And I just picked them and dried them, made my own. And there's the oregano, and there's some of the basil. So look, guys, you can do it. It's not that hard, or as my son would say, it's not rocket surgery. So guys, you try it. I love doing this. Best time to do it in the wintertime before all the herbs die back, and so you'll have herbs for the winter. And so again, give it a shot, and you guys keep the party going.